been a little while since I've jumped on a live Wednesday morning. Happy Wednesday. The sun is shining. It's very cold out there, but at least the sun is shining. So I thought I'd pop in, say hi, see how everyone's doing, and I've got a couple of questions for you. So first one is, Lent is just around the corner, right? So what are you giving up? And why are you giving it up? I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of giving up the things that you like for Lent or for any other reason. Purely because often scarcity, oh excuse me, I need to move a little bit. Often that scarcity takes us in the opposite direction. Maybe not when it's Lent, but maybe afterwards when we all go a little bit haywire and shit hits the fan and just like you end up self-sabotaging yourself. So for me, Lent's not the kind of thing that I do, but I get that some people do it for religious reasons or just because they can, yeah? So if that's you, what are you giving up? And why? I would like to know. If you're giving up something for Lent, I would just consider why you're giving it up, right? You know, if you're giving up chocolate, because that's a big thing, right? A lot of people say, oh, I'm giving up chocolate for Lent. Why are you giving up chocolate for Lent? And what's it going to do to your mindset? And is it to lose weight? There's much, much better ways to do that than to be giving up the stuff you like. Trust me on that one. Absolutely. Maybe that instead of giving something up, you consider that you give yourself something back, right? Now, that might be time to go for a walk on a daily basis, give yourself something back that's going to make you feel good and improve your health or improve your mental well-being or just improve your happiness, right? So maybe giving yourself something back. It could be, like I say, just going for a walk on a daily basis. It could be, right, for Lent, I'm going to read that book that I've been putting off for ages, or I'm going to read a chapter every day. It's something that makes you feel good, right? Not food related, maybe not even exercise related, but just something that makes you feel good. So what could that thing be that you could give yourself more of for Lent rather than taking away from yourself? I think that's a much more balanced way and an easier and a nicer way to kind of, just to feel better. And the other thing to consider is maybe, you know, instead of like taking something away, you give yourself back. Maybe you give gratitude, right? Maybe you give gratitude on a daily basis. Maybe you start a new hobby. Maybe you decide, yeah, I'm going to take up that dance class, or I'm going to take an art class, or you try something new every day for Lent, right? How cool would that be? You know, like what? How many different things could you choose from? So many different ways, so many, in my opinion, better ways than taking away stuff that you enjoy, stuff that you like doing, right? Like, you know, like having a bar of chocolate or having a glass of wine or whatever other things people give up for Lent. It's always the kind of things that we enjoy, right, that we give up for Lent. And then after Lent, you know what, you know, we go hell for leather. I know people that totally binge on that first day after Lent, you know, like just like eat their way through mounds of chocolate or mounds of sweets, or get absolutely hammered. Because they haven't done it. They haven't had those things for, you know, that period of time. That's the first thing I wanted to kind of just touch on this morning. The second thing that I wanted to touch on, are you struggling with mindset? Are you struggling with motivation? Are you struggling with the exercise side of stuff? Are you exercising? Are you not exercising? Are you exercising and not seeing results? Are you struggling with your diet? Are you trying to adhere to a diet that's too strict? Are you not dieting at all? Are you just, you know, kind of like meandering day to day hoping that you're going to get a result? Are you struggling with your sleep, right? So it's a big thing as well, especially if you're perimenopausal or coming out the other side of menopause. Your sleep patterns can be disrupted hugely. Are you struggling with your hormones? Do you feel like you're kind of like, you know, everyone around you has to walk on eggshells because one minute you're okay, the next minute you're like, ah! You know, like just like flying off the handle for no reason, or you feel emotional, you know, like you might be tearful. That's often another side effect that you're perimenopausal. It's not the end of the world going through perimenopause or hitting menopause. Actually, you know, now that I've kind of like come out the other side of it, I feel fucking fantastic. So, you know, there is light at the end of the tunnel. So what is it that you're struggling with then? If you are in that state where you're like, do you know what, I'm not quite sure if I'm old enough, or I'm not quite sure if I'm going through menopause. If you're suffering from fatigue, brain fog, you know, like emotional kind of like upset, mood swings, weight gain, you know, lack of sleep or poor quality sleep, night sweats, day flushes, day sweats, you know, like kind of like having no motivation, there is ways that you can get around it. And maybe you are just, you know, you don't feel like you're at that stage yet, but maybe you're just like suffering with, you know, mental fatigue, low energy, low sex drive, low body confidence, just like feeling generally shit, right? I know a lot of women that feel like that a lot of the time, and we can definitely move away from that. I don't want anyone to feel like that. So if I can help you, I'm here to do that. But in order to do that, I kind of need you to say, here's where I'm struggling. So pop a comment below, or if you want to, you can private message me. I don't mind. And I will come back with some, you know, tips, tools, life hacks on maybe how I can help you get out of that funk and get your mojo back. Have a fabulous Wednesday, and I'll catch you all later.